Hi, it's Katie. Thanks for stopping by the channel today. So the subject today is food sovereignty. That's not something that was even in my vocabulary before the pandemic. So before the pandemic, I had a community garden plot in Boca Raton, Florida, just a 4x4 where I was growing some fruits and veggies. And I did that because I'm vegetarian and that's really what I eat. And I was tired of paying for so much money for organic produce in the grocery store that half the time didn't even taste good. But until the last 5 years where I had the food forest, that's where you're at right now. So a food forest mimics a real forest in that it's sustainable and that the plants help each other. So it's more than just a garden, but that's where I'm at right now. Lots of fruit trees, lots of perennials. This is a moringa here, these big pods that are hanging down. Anyway, so food sovereignty is about you and your empowerment and also being sustainable. That basically if the grocery store stopped having food tomorrow, what would you do? What would we all do? I mean, you know, we don't have chickens in our backyard to make an omelet. Most of us don't have a cow. You're not going to go and create a burger out of thin air. And a lot of people, you know, we don't have the room. We live in the suburbs or we live in downtown areas. We don't have that option, but everybody can grow something in the garden, whether it's hydroponics, whether it's an herb garden, whether it's just small raised beds. And I feel like this is my mission. My mission started out as helping people grow food and medicine in their own backyard. Medicine meaning herbal medicine for health and healing. However, you know, I'm worried that my mission is failing. I even had a friend of mine who moved here from Florida from Colorado. And I just met her new husband and I told him my mission. And he said, oh, nobody's going to do that. And actually, he's kind of right, unfortunately. So now, you know, my mission is education. I can't make people grow food. I can't make people go through the trials and tribulations, all the hard work that it entails, especially if you don't love plants. And you can just go and, you know, buy something at the store, but it might not always be like that. And we don't really know what we're getting. Do we know that $3 cucumber is really organic? Do we know that the $5 broccoli or whatever it is that we're spending, which lately it's been really ridiculous how much food has gone up? So that's part of what I'm talking about and part of being more sustainable to yourself and to your family, or to have the skills. Like people think you just throw some seeds in the ground and you get like a beautiful tomato. No, it does not work that way. You know, there's other things in the garden that will want part of that beautiful tomato too. And as much knowledge as I had, skills as I had, it's been such a learning curve. I've had terrible failures out here in the garden, but I'm not giving up because I want to at least partially be able to take care of myself and my family. And I want to know where my food comes from. And I want to be able to learn these things and know these things. And for humanity, we can't just go all digital. We can't not have our hands in the ground. We can't lose our connection to Mother Nature. Our ancestors always grew food or, you know, hunter-gathering. We're familiar with plants. And I'm worried about our food sovereignty, so I'm doing my best. And I'd like to know, is that a word that was ever in your vocabulary? Is it something that you think about? You know, what are you doing at home to, you know, try to have a more secure food system? You know, do you have a pantry? Do you start saving things? Do you think about that? If there's a natural disaster, and there's been plenty lately, are you prepared? So these are the things I think about. This is why I want to have a community. I want to share knowledge and information and inspiration, but we can't just be inspired. I mean, I'm inspired a lot, but I need to take action, and taking action is the difficult part. Because we're busy, we have so much going on, either we have kids or for me, you know, I'm looking after my aging parents and trying to make a living. My nonprofit right now is not profitable, and I have like a couple part-time jobs that I do. And this is why I want to connect with my community on YouTube, online, and I appreciate you being here and watching my videos and leaving a comment. If you haven't subscribed yet, I promise a lot of really great thought-provoking videos and videos that are going to be showing you things and how to do things and, you know, in terms of plants, and growing and medicine making and recipes for plant-based living and all kinds of things. So I appreciate you. Without you watching, there is no channel, and I wouldn't have a way to express myself. So thank you from my heart to yours, and I'll see you soon.